information contained in this video is the property and copyright of Tom Holland and Tom Holland Enterprises Group Incorporated, aka the Group. This video, as well as other videos produced by Tom Holland and or the Group, are not aligned with or have any connection to any automobile or vehicle manufacturer. For this video, we will be showcasing a Kia vehicle. However, neither Tom Holland nor the Group have any affiliation to Kia Motors USA, the Kia franchise where this video was produced, or with anyone associated with Kia Motors, its staff, or any known affiliates. The information in this video is not warrantable by Kia Motors USA or any of its subsidiaries. Welcome to Sales Zone 365. This is part one of two parts concerning the 5-point safety presentation. I'm your host, Tom Holland. And as always, I will be your guide as we inspect elements of the sales process that I believe every salesperson should be trying every day with every customer. Now today's segment is going to include the 5-point safety presentation. Now the 5-point safety presentation is broken down into active safety components. We'll do a brief overview there. Smart airbag system, the ODS, which is the occupant detection system, the seat belt array, and the side impact intrusion devices. With that said, first thing I want to do is give a shout out to Clay Cooley Kia, the Clay Cooley Kia sales staff, and Steve Dodge for allowing me to actually produce this video here on the showroom floor. Also, I'm going to have Miss Karen Dabney working with me as my customer in this. Well, also, you'll find that I'm going to be breaking every once in a while to explain what's going on, hopefully to reduce the number of questions that you might have concerning this safety array system that I'm about to go over. With that said, let's go ahead and get things started. Now, the first thing you need to know, every customer needs to be shown all of the 5-point safety features on every vehicle. The thing that we need to understand is that you only need to show it once, regardless of how many vehicles you show, because this should be reproduced on every vehicle that you have in stock. So make certain, regardless of the model line that you're showing, that you understand what safety features are on every vehicle. I have selected Kia, and everything that I'm talking about here is standard on every Kia that we sell, regardless of whether it's a Kia Rio or the all-new K900. With that, make sure you bring your vehicle up to the customer. There is way too much danger involved with the customer walking the lot looking for vehicles. The thing you want to do is bring the vehicles up to the customer. When you bring the vehicle up, make sure that you stage the vehicle so when the customer walks out the door, they're looking inside the cabin of the vehicle via the passenger side. Okay? Karen, you picked one of the best vehicles that Kia has ever introduced. This is the Kia Niro. Based on who you hear, we're talking 50 miles per gallon. That's average, not city or highway, but average fuel economy, which is tremendous. And it also gives you that sporty feel, sporty drive, and the look of the car, okay, is enhanced because it actually is a station wagon-like vehicle. They actually refer to this more as a UUV, which is an urban utility vehicle, and it really does fit that bill. But before we talk about anything, I'd really like to be able to show you something about Kia that is, I think, marvelous. It is our 5-point safety system. Now, this system is right here in just this one area. You're probably going to hear me talk more about safety with Kia right here than you'll hear any other salespeople talk about their cars all over. All right? With that said, the first thing I'd like for you to do, if you don't mind, would you have a seat? As soon as your customer has a seat, you make certain that you sit down on the door sill. Do not stand up over the customer and talk down to them. It's one of the worst things you can do. Plus, it makes people feel just really claustrophobic. Okay, so the thing to do is make sure that they're seated. Then you have a seat on the door sill next to them. Karen, let's just assume for a minute that you're about to take your vehicle out for your first Sunday afternoon drive, who would be the person that you would want to share this event with?
My mom and dad?
Your mom and dad. So who would be sitting up front? Your mom?
Yes.
Okay. So you and your mom and dad are going to go for a drive. Well, unfortunately, this experience is not going to work out well. We're about to have an accident. And there's nothing that's going to be able to prevent it. Even though you're driving a Kia, and the active safety systems on Kia they're just immeasurable. I mean, you start off with four-wheel power disc brakes, not disc front, drum rear, like the majority of our competition, but four-wheel disc brakes. You also have brake assist, so whenever you slam on the brakes, regardless of whether you're a petite 98 pounds or a hefty 350 pounds, when you slam on that brake in an emergency situation, you get maximum brake pressure. Kia's made sure of that. You also have electronic brake force distribution on the vehicle. What that simply means is when you slam on the brakes, the car sits down. It doesn't pitch forward like almost all of the vehicles, because what it does is it processes the braking front and rear to ensure that you get even distribution of your braking, which is extremely critical, especially in accidents. You want to maintain that view of the road in front of you. The next thing that you have on the vehicle is what they refer to as electronic stability control. Electronic stability control on the vehicle, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, they say it is the best system advanced in safety since the brake itself. Because whenever you slam on the brakes, if you start to lose control of the vehicle rights itself, and what it does is it uses your braking system as well as your power and acceleration to right the vehicle to put you back on its intended path. And of course, four-wheel disc brakes. Four-wheel ABS. Your four-wheel ABS system, the way that it actually works is it ensures that when you slam on the brakes, your wheels don't lock up. A locked up wheel will cause you to go into a skid and you lose all control of the vehicle. But with your Kia, no, you got four-wheel ABS, and it's a 4-channel, not a 3-channel, but a 4-channel, 4-sensor system. It's the best that's out there. All of this ties together in what they refer to as a vehicle stability or vehicle management system that helps make sure that you're safe in your vehicle anytime that you activate any of the braking system. Okay? But even all of that, it's not going to be enough. This is the end of part 1. Please join us for part 2 of the segment by typing Sales Zone 365 5-Point Safety Part 2 into the YouTube search bar. That's Sales Zone 365 5-Point Safety Part 2.